Hey everyone, I'm Helen. Welcome to my channel. I'm just finishing up with this Laduora Duo, and I think I'm saying that right, device, which I will show you guys. Just stay to the end. This is the first and only device I've ever used for my hair. I'll tell you all about it in just a second. Okay, I thought we would do a little sit down here and talk about some of the products that I've liked and not liked, just a roundup, because I've tried a whole lot of new stuff, and maybe you've seen some of those videos, and some of the info that I'm about to talk about was kind of buried in vlogs. So if you haven't seen all that, now's your chance to catch up with the things that I've been loving and kind of hating over the last month or so. So let's hop right in. The very first thing I want to tell you about is this bougie sunscreen that actually was passed to me from my mom, who's not one who spends a ton of money necessarily on products. She's not someone who's always reaching for the most expensive product, but she will splurge when it comes to a good sunscreen. So I think that is probably the smart way to go about this, because, you know, sunscreen is your best defense for like anti-aging. It is this Darphin and Environmental Lightweight Shield SPF 50, 50, that's pretty high. And I could not believe the price of this when I saw it at Sephora. It is $65 here in Canada. It'll be a little bit less for you guys based in the US. Apparently a really good dupe for this is one by Clinique, and it looks almost exactly the same. I'll put a picture up of it. I think it comes in yellow and it's called like Pepsi or something like that, but apparently it's like a dupe for this and cheaper. I don't know what that's all about, but this stuff is just beautiful. I put it on. I could not believe how it sunk into my skin and left me with a beautiful glow that was almost good enough to just go out like that. I mean, I think you could just wear that layer and be done. It is so pretty. But of course I went and put more foundation on top of it. So if you're feeling kind of splurgy, this is a good one. I'm not sure how this will fare though on deeper skin tones, so just an FYI. It is quite light and it's tinted when it comes out, and I guess that's so it doesn't leave a white cast, but instead it will just leave a sort of lighter foundation looking cast. So I'm not sure that that works on all skin types, but if you're sort of my skin tone, it may work well for you. It certainly will leave a really pretty finish. That's what I found. Okay, sorry if I'm looking down. I have a lot of notes because I have a lot of products to talk about. I don't want to forget anything. So the next thing that I tried was Nars. I think it's Illuminating Foundation. I'll put a picture of it up. And this looks so pretty on. This just, it held its own against a really sweaty day, and it just looked really glowy, pretty, just really a skin sort of perfecting look, but without too much heaviness and without any kind of matte dryness, cakiness. Really pretty, but very expensive foundation. But then I tried another one and I like that one just as much, maybe even a little more, and it even costs less because the Nars is on the expensive side. A sort of medium expensive one is Danessa Myricks Yummy. And I was kind of like, I got this in a sample and I was kind of put off by the name, not gonna lie. I don't really want to have anything called Yummy foundation wise, but that's the name of it. So I decided to roll with it and I tried it again. I'm sorry I didn't take a picture. You'll just have to take my word for it. Just a really pretty, sort of almost similar to the Nars, cost less money, really pretty finish with just the right amount of dew, but somehow the amount of dew is slightly different to the Nars. I don't know how to describe it. The best thing I would say though is you got to try these. Don't blind buy. Go to Sephora and, you know, maybe do one on one side and another on the other if you possibly can, because they just have a slightly different look of finish, and the shade range is slightly different as well. And I know that's always hard. It's very hard to match shades, so definitely try if you can. The cheek color that I'm using today is Blonzer by Bare Minerals, and this is a really pretty blush slash bronzer combo. So there's, I guess, a little bit of those bronzing colors. I'm not finding a lot. I'm finding it to just read as a pretty much straight pink. Just not a bright pink, a sort of more muted pink. And I really love this. Was a more expensive blush, and the packaging is so incredibly cheap feeling that I am almost put off by it, but you know, good product is good product. It's really nice. It performs very well. And I think it gives the right amount of pink. What can I say? Everything I mentioned is going to be linked down below, or sorry, just mentioned below. I won't necessarily have links, but I will mention them all below down in the description box, so that if you're curious, just have a look down there and you can see all of these things, because I know that I'm zipping through them and I'm not getting every single name completely correct, so do forgive me. Okay, on my fingernails, I don't always wear nail polish. I find that nail polish does dry my nails out, and I'm just trying to repair them, and I took a very long break off nail polish. This though is Revlon's, I think it's called Pop, and it is a quick dry. I cannot do like long time like nail polish at home where it takes like an hour and a half to fully cure, or even the gels, you know, the at-home sort of gel solutions I find really drying and really just break my nails after a while. But this formulation actually doesn't seem to harm my nails too much. I just use it sparingly, and it dries like in an instant. It dries so quickly. I just love it. I, again, will link this down below if you're interested. I am wearing, and I can't even remember, Also another Revlon product, and I hope Revlon does not go out of business because you know they filed for bankruptcy. I'm wearing red these days. I'm back into this. I am wearing either Super Red, which is a creme by Revlon. Here it is. I'm wearing either Super Red or Love That Red, and they're both sort of these pink reds, and they're both nearly the same. I don't know what the difference is between them, so I think if you're looking for a sort of pinky red, you could safely get 775 or 725, the cremes by Revlon. Really enjoying this, and to match with it, the Revlon lip liner, a Colorstay product. It's a long wear Colorstay, and this is in Ruby, and it's not like a sharpening pencil, it's the kind of just push-up pencil. Enjoying this as well. I got them all on sale, which was kind of fun. I think they were like $6 each, so you can't beat that price. Really good stuff and doesn't dry out my lips, which I really appreciate for a creme formula. I find more hydrating even than, like, I had tried Fenty, some lip products that were sent to me in a sample, and those really dried out my lips. This doesn't. So, you know, Revlon's been around, iconic brand for a reason. They really do lipsticks well. Okay, I'm really trying to zip through these so that you guys don't have to listen to me talk for too long. You're just sort of getting the sort of top notes on each product. The next thing I wanted to tell you about was Briogio's Don't Despair Repair Oil. I've spoken about this at length. I have like a fuller length video. I have shorts on this. Really been enjoying this product. Gives a lot of shine. And I won't say any more than that. Just go discover those if you want to know the sort of full story behind these. Let's now talk about Virtue Flourish's line, which I suspect is gonna be a video of mine that is gonna gain traction because people are very curious about this extremely expensive shampoo. So I've made a full review on that, but I just wanna give you the really short part of it if you didn't catch those, or maybe you just popped in and you're new here, in which case, hello. Please like and subscribe if you don't mind. Okay, let's zip through them. The only thing I think you should buy out of these three things, which is the shampoo, the conditioner, and the density boosting serum, is the shampoo. I actually did find, much to my dismay, surprise, and countering my skepticism, that the shampoo worked well in reducing the amount of hair loss that I had in the shower. And I know this because I stopped using it to test it for a week. I went back to my usual favorite shampoo that I've been using for like 10 years, which is a Kerastase product. This shampoo worked really well. So when I switched back to my old one, I was getting hair loss again. Switch back to this one, less hair loss in the shower. Am I saying it's gonna cure hair loss problems? Absolutely not. I'm just saying, like, it did actually work in reducing my hair in the shower, which I was super surprised about. So I did like this. The conditioner, I really didn't feel there's anything really special about it. Totally fine. If you don't know what other conditioner to buy and you have money to spend on condish, go for it. They're gonna look cute together as a pair, but maybe just stick with the conditioner you have already. I did not like the density booster really at all. It smells really nice, but it left my scalp itchy, and I just don't feel like it did very much because when I did stop using it, I still was seeing the reduced hair fall with just the shampoo. Does that make sense? So if you're gonna buy anything, I wouldn't buy like a trio like this necessarily. I would just invest in the shampoo, like the larger size shampoo instead. Moving on now quickly to Keep's shampoo and conditioner. And for you ladies, this will probably not be on your radar. Keep's is a company that sort of does a direct to consumer sale of hair loss products, mostly for men, meaning minoxidil, meaning finasteride, meaning I think they'll even hook you up with a hair transplant surgeon if that's your vibe. This is, I guess, a product marketed for guys. It does say for men on it, but it's just shampoo, so anybody can use it. It has biotin, it has saw palmetto in it. It is just perfectly nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't really do a whole lot compared to Virtue Flourish. Virtue Flourish, very frankly, was a better product than this one. But if you're just like looking for an easy reach and you're a guy watching this and you're already getting stuff from Keeps and you're just wondering whether to throw the old shampoo and condition in there, go right ahead. I'd say you need the shampoo, maybe you don't need the conditioner. You could just get a really inexpensive drugstore one. Probably any kind out there would be perfectly fine. Biotin and saw palmetto are ingredients that are often touted in the hair loss community, but they really, in my experience, really don't do a whole lot. Keep sent me all this stuff for free, by the way. I think I should mention that. They did not influence what I said. It was not sponsored, anything like that. So they just wanted me to try it out for you guys here. They also sent a pomade, which is, again, for guys, but gals can use it too. And this was actually my favorite product out of the things that I tried here. I feel like the scent is lovely. The hold is really nice. I'm not gonna put it in my hair right now because you need to massage it in quite a bit, and I just am not about that at this moment, but it does give you some hold that is nice, smells great. and is just an all-around nice product that is, again, just in easy reach. If you're already getting stuff from Keeps, just maybe pop this in there. You probably only need this will probably last you a year, so I think worth it in that regard. But does it do anything for, you know, hair loss? No. Does it make your hair look a bit thicker? Yes. Oribe hair mask, which I don't have anymore because I used it all up. I made a really small review on this. Did not like this product. There was really nothing wrong with it. It was just kind of quite a light hair mask that sort of does a little bit of conditioning, but just really not enough for the huge amount of money they are charging. Again, $82 Canadian. I'm not sure what that would be in the US, but if it's expensive here, it'll be expensive where you guys live as well. Totally, in my opinion, at least for my hair type, not worth it. It just did not do enough, but I have heard people say they've had really excellent results from it. If you're super curious, it does come in a really small size, which is the one that I bought from Sephora, and that is affordable, so you can go ahead and try that out, and that will give you a few tries anyway before you commit to the larger size, but I will not be repurchasing that. I just did not like it that much. On now to a product I really did like, and I'm not wearing right now because my hair is straightened, which is Living Proof's Curl Enhancer. This works really, really well for waves. So if you're a wavy, I'm a 2A, 2B wave pattern person myself. If you're a wavy, you might really like this. It did a nice job in actually waving my hair from way up here, because usually my waves are hit, like they're not tight. So they start from here, but this one got some nice wave action going on here. And I think if I had spent a little bit more time sort of zhuzhing the curls, which I refuse to do, I'm very lazy, it would have looked really, really good. As it was, it looked pretty good with just an air dry. So first Living Proof product I've ever tried. I don't really tend to go in further products, but this one I would repurchase in a larger size. Let's move on now to this device that you saw me use at the very top, which is Laduora Duos. Maybe it's Laduora Duo. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but this was sent to me. This is not sponsored, not an ad, but they sent for me to make any kind of review that I liked on it. And what I really liked about my first unopening of this was that I looked at the box, and the box has no scammy claims like reduces hair loss. It doesn't say anything like that, but it just tells you it's got like microcurrent technology, it's got like LED technology, and it's got this little insert that you can pop out of Serum, right? So this is what goes into your scalp, and these are little tiny roller balls that deliver it, but it does actually function without this in. So let's say you're just in between serums and you're waiting for another one to come in the mail or something like that. It does still function without that. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I quite like it. It runs at 3 speeds, and what you do is you just sort of run it over your scalp, and it gives you this wonderful massage, like, you know, that feeling of somebody playing with your hair, which as a long-time married lady, does not happen to me very much anymore. It has this really wonderful vibration that, you know, has 3 speeds. I like it to go on the most gentle one. And I always feel so invigorated and kind of happy after I use it. It definitely has a little effect on my mood. Is it growing in my, you know, my receding hairline or anything like that? I'm not too sure. I'm going to continue using it, and I will of course let you guys know with a full review and sort of walkthrough of this product. But I have been enjoying this, and if you're curious about this device, I will just link it up down below in the description. I think I have a code. They give me a code if you guys are interested in purchasing it. It is a bit of an investment device. It's not inexpensive, but it's less than a lot of those extremely expensive big LED helmet things, and also does the other job of putting serum into your scalp, which is nice because I'm always lazy to do that. And this serum has not given me any itchiness, I should say that. So that is why I am not hesitating to recommend this product in terms of massage and serum and stuff like that. Whether it does any regrowth, you know, I will reserve comment because I just don't know. And you guys know I refuse to like go in for scammy products, but they're not claiming that it does. So I love that about this company. I just am really enjoying the vibe of this device. Okay, so you hold it for 3 seconds to turn it off. Okay, so it recharges really easily here. You can just like recharge it with USB on your computer, and it runs for a long time without being recharged. So really liking this. Okay, that was my roundup of products that I've been trying, liking, hating over the last number of weeks. I hope that this was helpful, enjoyable, useful. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching.